There are several types of angle. One is quadratic angles, an angle with terminal sides on the x-axis or y-axis. For example, at 0 degree, 0 degree, and then you have 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree, and also 360 degree. Next type of angle is contaminant angles. It is an angles who share the same initial sides and terminal sides. To find the positive or negative angle of contaminant with a given angle, so we need to add or subtract 360 degree if the angle measured in degrees and 2 pi if the angle is measured in radians. 30 degrees, example, so initial to terminal, so this is 30 degree, and then negative 30 degree, for example, from the initial to the terminal, we have negative 330 degree, and then we have 390 when we start here, and it is a positive until this terminal. So we get 390 degree. So this is a contaminant angle of 30. So next type of angle is reference angle, which is a positive acute angle found between the terminal side of an angle in a standard position and the measure between 0 and 180 degree. For example, for the first quadrant, for angle theta, which is from the initial to terminal side, the reference angle is beta. For quadrant 2, for example, we have a angle of theta, so the reference angle beta is equal to 180 minus with theta. Okay. For quadrant 3, for example, we have angle from the initial to terminal here. Therefore, the reference angle beta is equivalent to theta minus with 180 degree. And for the fourth quadrant, if we have an angle of theta, so the reference angle beta is equal to 360 minus with theta. Theorem for reference angle: if theta is an angle that lies in a quadrant and if alpha is the reference angle, then sine theta is equivalent to plus minus sine alpha, and cos theta is equal to plus minus of cos alpha, and so on, where the positive or negative signs depends on the quadrant in which the angle of theta lies. For example, let's say we want to determine the exact value of sine 135, where we have the angle of 135 in this direction, since this is positive 135, so it will start from the initial side to the terminal side here. So the reference angle is actually 180 minus with 135 degree. Therefore, we get the reference angles as 45 degree. Therefore, since we know that our reference angle is 45 degree, so we can find the exact value of sine 135 degree is equivalent to sine 45 degree, and we know from the isosceles right angle triangle, where this is if this is 45, this will be 1 and square root of 2. So sine 45 equal to 1 over square root of 2. Now do the exercise. Pause this video and try it yourself. Let's look at exercise A, where we want to find of cos 210 degree. First, sketch cos 210 from initial terminal, where we get at this value 210. So we need to find the reference angle. So the reference angle, we just need to find 210 minus 180. So you will get the reference angle as 30 degree. So if you want to find cos 210, meaning that you can find cos 30. But you need to remember cos at this quadrant 3 is a negative value. So you put a negative at this side. Okay, to get cos 30, where you can find using equilateral triangle, okay, for 30 degree, where we can find this as 1, 2, and square root of 3. Therefore, negative cos 30 is equal to, sorry, negative cos 30 is equal to negative square root of 3 over 2. For B, where we want to find secant 2 to 5 degree. Okay, sketch the degree. 2 to 5 will be until here. So to find the reference angle, so we just need to minus 2 to 5 with 180. So you can find the reference angle as 45 degree. So the reference angle is 45 degree. So meaning that you only need to find secant 45 degree. But please remember, where's the quadrant? The quadrant for this is at the third quadrant. Secant at this quadrant is negative. So to find this, we actually also can find as 1 over negative 1 over cos 45. So using the isosceles right angle triangle, okay, so we have 45 degree. So we have 1 over square root of 2. So cos negative 45 is equal to negative 1 over square root of 2, or we simplify it and become 2 over square root of 2, sorry, square root of 2 over 2, and we get the answer of is negative 2 over square root of 2. For exercise C, okay, we are looking for chord negative 2 to 5. Okay, first sketch the degree. So since this is negative 2 to 5, so it starts clockwise. 2 to 5 clockwise. So you get until this final terminal. And then this is negative 2 to 5. So to find the angle here, we know that we can just minus 2 to 5 minus with 180. So you get 45. So this will be the reference angle 45 degree. Meaning that for this chord negative 2 to 5, actually we also can find chord 45. But again, remember this is quadrant 2. For quadrant 2, the cotangent here will be negative. So we are looking for negative cotangent 45. Also, we can find negative 1 over tangent 45. Okay, and again, by using the isosceles right angle triangle, okay, which is, we know that if it is a 45 degree, this is 1 square root of 2. So this is equal to negative 1 over 1 over square root of 2. Or, sorry. So this is should be a 1 over 1 over 1, or also equivalent to negative 1. As for D, so we are looking for cosecant 7 pi over 4, or also in degree is cosecant 315 degree. So as we sketch the angle, 315 will be, this is positive, so will be until here. So to find the reference angle at this side is 360 minus with 315. So you get the reference angle as 45. So this is also, we can find cosecant 45 degree. And the sign, don't forget, this is at the fourth quadrant where cosecant is negative. So we also can find negative 1 over sine 45. So by using this isosceles right angle triangle, sine 45 is equal to 1 over square root of 2, or simplified version equal to negative 2 over square root of 2. Question number 2, we need to determine whether the angles are contiminal by sketching the graph. But you must know what is contaminant angle, where the angle who share the same initial side and also the same terminal side. So before we start sketching the graph, we change this value to degree. This is radian, so pi over 3 to degree is equal to 180 divided with 3, so this is equal to 60 degree. For 7 pi over 3, this is 420 degree. So as we sketch the graph for 60 degree, so if we go from initial to terminal side, so we get 60 degree here. So we have initial side and terminal side at this line. Okay, for 460, so we start from here, and one complete rotation is 360, and then we come back 360, and we get until this. The angle is until this, the same line for 420 degree. So you can confirm that by minus 420 minus 360 degree, you will get 60 degree, which is uh, the same terminal side. Therefore, we can see that pi over 3 and 7 pi over 3 are contaminant. As for B, you want to check whether we have a contaminant angle. Okay, so first we sketch the graph. For 1 to 5, so we sketch the graph. 1 to 5 angle falls here from initial to terminal. So we have 1 to 5 degree. So next 185 degree. So we know that 845 degree. Okay, one cycle we get 360. Okay, we add another 360. Then we continue until we get 845. So it will stop here. Okay, so we can check back. We see 845 minus 360 minus 360. You will get 1 to 5, which also have the same terminal angle. So since this is have a same initial and same terminal terminal start, so we can conclude that 1 to 5 degree and 845 degree contaminant.